All right. Let me make sure this is actually pulling up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I need to bring up the audio for the music a little bit. Okay, yeah. We're good, I think. All right. All right. Happy Saturday, guys. We are freaking live. Okay, so I got the audio for the music to work. Thank God. So we're good on that. And oh, dude, I forgot. Hold on. I need to pull up my the itinerary for today, which is right here. I was literally working on it last minute. All right. So I think we can start with GBP USD. Yeah. You reminded. I don't know if this is. All right. Whatever. At everyone. Yeah, so I got a few things that I'm gonna show you guys. I'm actually gonna show you guys a couple of trades, 2 trades from one of my, I guess, mentees. But for now, let's do the weekly forecast. So the first one is GBP USD. So picking up from GBP USD here. Hey, what's up, Aziz? Right. What's up, Adult? All right. I don't even know I had a widget. Hold on. It says open widget. Where's the widget? I have a widget. Where's it? All right. What's going on, man? I guess I don't have a widget. I thought I had a widget. Huh. Anyways. Oh, there it is. The pop out. There it is. Alright, I can see it now. Oh, dude, that would have made so... I mean, that would have made my life so much easier if I would have known I could have done this. Alright, so what's going on, man? What's up, new people? So, for GU, I believe I said last week. I forgot, what did I say the bias was? You know, screw it. I'm just gonna... Okay, I don't remember if I said it was bearish, but if I did, I was definitely right. So this was supposed to be a breaker block, right? So it was supposed to be a bearish supply zone, broke through it, turned into a bullish breaker block, but clearly that didn't work out. And then here, price is trying to break through it, but it's not. It's not. It hasn't been able to break through this. Supposed to be what a supply zone actually. So let me see. Maybe I can get some volume shown. No. Okay. Point is, there's that. Point is, price is having a hard time breaking through this supply. Pressed up some liquidity, and now it's going down. So what I can expect from here, just from this 4 hour, I can expect price to continue going down, possibly taking out some of that liquidity. So we have that, and not only that, we have a fair value gap here. What the H? There it is. Okay, so we have that 4 hour fair value gap here. And let me turn this off. All right. So price has not been able to break past through any of this. It's just been sweeping some liquidity. So I can definitely expect price to keep going down. Let me see if I can get this this fractal. Is it this one? I'm not sure if it was this one. What's going on, new people? All the new guys on TikTok, welcome. If you have any questions, just request to come up, and I'll bring you up. Maybe it's not this one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's one. Okay, cool. So the reason why I'm using the fractals is because it gives me like fractal like lows and highs. So what we're gonna do is use this as target areas. So I'm actually gonna showcase this later, but probably just gave it away, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. And then this low right here got swept. So these are just like little target areas. Let's see. There we go. Oh, wait, no. There we go. We'll just use that. So I suspect price might go down and keep targeting some area, some place down here. I don't see any immediate rebalances or any volume imbalances. So yeah, I think we're still good for the rest of the week to go down. Yeah, we closed bearish here. So we swept some liquidity. I still think we're gonna go down. It's having a hard time breaking past this weekly. This weekly fair value gap here seems to be having a hard time breaking past through it, so I'm not expecting price to completely break through it, but I still think we're going to be slightly bearish, or we're going to range for the end of the week, because something you also have to keep in mind is when price takes out a high or a low on a higher time frame, price usually starts ranging sometimes. So we might have a slight range for the week, for the following week, and as you can see, it was already ranging to begin with. Yeah, see, it was already ranging a little bit, so I still think we're gonna be bearish though. If anything, I would look for shorts for this pair in particular. What's going on, everyone? Man, you got a lot of people on TikTok. But yeah, I think this was from my weekly forecast from last week where I said it's gonna be bearish, it's gonna go down, right, and then it's gonna pop up. So you have to give it some time. So we're good with GU. So remember, guys, forecast for GU or GBP USD is bearish. Okay. Right. So the next asset is, well, I have gold here, but all right, let's just look at gold real quick. Although it's going to be very, very, very quick. Let's see. Yeah, so gold, I already told you guys, stay away from it, I think. If anything, I would look for buys, but gold has been, yeah, gold's been pretty booty. Okay, let's see. So high volume order block. Oh yeah, I was right. See, man. Wait. Oh wait, that's been interacting off of it. Okay, that's cool. So, so even though this order block is high volume, it's been coming down. Tapped into it. Now we're going back up, breaking structure towards the upside. So I do not think we're gonna go back down anytime soon. Let's see, do we have any immediate rebalances? I don't really see anything to be immediate or any volume imbalances either. Let me see. You know what? I have an indicator here. Is it imbalance? Imbalance. I think it's this guy right here. What's up, people? That's not it. Okay, there's the fair value gap. Show inverted fair value gaps. Oh yeah, we actually have an inverted fair value gap now I remember. Let me see. Yeah, it's inverted. Oh, this is an implied fair value gap. Alright, so we got a couple volume imbalances. The H. Implied. Okay, so we actually have something really interesting, and I just realized this too. We have a balanced price range here, a BPR. All right, so with this BPR, price essentially inverts this fair value gap, creates a fair value gap while it's inverting it. Price came down, tapped into it, respected it, now it's going back up. So what I can say is this. That to me signals this area is a strong area of support for price. Welcome. And let me mark this up for our OB. So what I can expect price to do is slightly bearish, tap into an area here, and then we're gonna go back up. So something like this, something like that right there. All right. Okay, because ultimately what we want to do And I believe this is what we want to do. We want to target this external range liquidity. All right, that's what we want right here. Target this external range liquidity on the 4 hour for gold, so I can expect price to do some kind of short-term retracement and then go back up. Not only that, price has been reacting really well to this 50% line, and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere else. So my bias for gold is that it's slightly bearish, but overall we're going to be bullish. All right, so we got that. All right, I'm just making some notes here, guys. Oops. Well, actually, gold, and then we'll change this to the S&P here. All right. So let's go to S&P here. S&P. There we go. Okay. So we got S&P. And let me check something real quick. Where is it at? Okay. So, looks like I was right. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see something. Yep. So, I believe last week I said S&P was going to target this right here, which it did, came up, targeted this right here, and it also targeted this right here. Now, it didn't actually tap into it, but it was incredibly close. What's going on, guys, on TikTok? Man, I got a lot of people on here, man. Should have been on here, man. Should have stayed here, man. All right. By the way, all you TikTok people, I have everything I teach for free. I don't charge anything. You guys can find me on YouTube. I have links on my bio. So anyways, check this out. You have this 4 hour rejection block here. Rejection block. All right, so price with respect to that 4 hour rejection block. Swept up that liquidity. Also breaking structure towards the upside. So let me see here. Let me set the interval for this one. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do it for all of them. Current interval and below. Whatever. All right, let me go up to the daily. I'm trying to consolidate the fair value gaps here on this. This one right here. I'm trying to see which one will give me. I guess a 12 hour would do. So we really don't have much to retrace into other than these areas right here on the 12 hour. So we have like 12 hour fair value gap. Oops. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. And then you also have 12-hour fair value gap. Alright, yeah, so I can see price retracing somewhere either in this fair value gap and then going back up, or going down to this 12-hour fair value gap and then shooting back up. So for now, I would say that S&P is going to be slightly bearish. And notice, guys, I am not using fundamentals like checking news and any of that stuff. Like, I'm just looking at pure chart, raw dogging it. All right, you don't need fundamentals with it. You just got to read price. Even if you do read fundamentals, it's really not going to give you that much of an edge. If I'm being honest with you, it's really not. You'd be surprised how much of a waste of time it could actually be. So just keep that in mind. Let me see. Do I have any? I'm trying to find any. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, there's a volume imbalance. Okay. Cool. So we also have a volume imbalance right at the 50%. Very important. You know what? Let me see if I can find this on the daily. Oh yeah. Perfect. Volume imbalance is actually really important, guys, especially on the higher time frame. Let's check this out. We have a volume imbalance right there. Do I have anything for that? Actually, let me see. No, I do not actually. I'll probably have to make one. Imbalance. That's on the daily. That is on the daily, my good sir. Alright, so we have a daily volume imbalance. So if anything, if price were to come down, it's probably going to tap into that volume imbalance. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, all new people. Oh, man. So, I think, what is it? Slightly bearish. And then we're going to go bullish. Maybe we might be bearish for like Monday to Tuesday, and then from there probably gonna go bullish. It just depends how far down price retraces. All right, so now we are transitioning. Yes, I am transitioning. I am going from male to female, ladies and gents. Congratulate me. Thank you very much. I am now a transformer, aka trans gentleman. And with that being said, we are transitioning to the trade drop. Actually, let me get that ready. I actually forgot I had the trade drop that I needed to show you. Whoops. Where is it? Trade drop. Okay. And this is to my boy Mark, man. So let's see. Let me select the Discord. Let me make sure all my X videos tabs are closed. Don't want to show them by accident. Alright. Let me see. Can you guys see that? I'm assuming you guys can see that. Let me make sure. Oh. Yeah, okay, you guys can see that. You'll be fine. Yeah, so shout out to my boy Mark, man. He's a G, man. He's been trying real hard. So let's see. He sent this one. I think this one was a loss for him. So let's see. Time frame. He went from the yearly. Okay, dude, you're doing too much. So you're going from the yearly, the 6 month, 3 month, the monthly, the weekly, and then the 4 hour. Sounds like you just have a bias and you wanted it to have, like, was that bias confirmation thing or whatever? I forgot what it's called, but I think that's a problem. Love you though, bro. Love you. Been here since day one. Okay, so he started from the yearly time frame, looked for a POI, found an imbalance, saw nothing on the 6 month, I'm assuming. And then dropped to the 3 month and dropped to monthly. Saw an imbalance, but saw it was a breakaway gap. Dropped to the weekly. Saw price reacting positively on the 4-hour time frame, leading to a strong breakup structure. And then entered on the fib. Okay. So okay, you know what? Let me see if I can find this on my trading view chart here. Oh, screw it. Let me see. A yearly imbalance. Okay. Monthly breakaway gap. Okay. Liquidity got taken out. Okay. And then you... Oh, okay. I see why you would... Okay, I see why you would enter from there. Okay. I see why you would do it, not why I would do it. But I can see why you would do it. Okay, the answer is real simple, dude. You literally saw price react from the yearly imbalance. You literally saw price. It swept liquidity. Price reacted from the yearly imbalance. It's literally covering this entire weekly candlestick. Like the price is just shooting down, and it looks like it's gonna break through it. It already looks like it's gonna break through it. So I don't know. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea, dude. Not only that, you probably shouldn't just have it. You shouldn't have even entered a trade, to be honest. I probably would have waited until I got something like. Is there a way that I can freaking like live draws here? I'm gonna have to. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a note here. I'm gonna make a note for adding a live. Add live drawing for live stream. So yeah, so let me see. And then we saw that change of character, strong breakup structure. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have entered for a long. I would have definitely entered shorts. And the reason why I would have entered shorts is because this is a break here, breakup structure. This swept liquidity, broke structure, and the volume was so strong. Price came up slightly, filled in some of the gap, and it kept going down. That should have been a big indicator of saying maybe I should not have entered. Now I'm gonna try seeing if I can recreate this on my chart here. No, save that. Okay, and then Foreseers. Okay, and GBP USD here. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna try. You know what? Let's go back 1 week. Okay. All right. So let's change the. Let's change it here. Hold on, guys. I got a text message. I got to answer. It's real important. Maybe it's okay. So anyways, I'm trying to recreate it. Let's see. Let's go here. When was this, dude? Did you add a hold on, guys. I don't think you can see what I'm doing, but it's okay. Okay, well, screw it. You entered what? On the 4 hour. Okay, so this is how I would have done it. And I went back. I'm gonna go as far back as you did, I think. Or maybe you didn't go too far back. So first I would have gone to the higher time frame to just check the fan. So I have a 3-month fan here, 3-month pitch fan. Now I already know GU is a bearish asset. So let me see if I can like find a way to freaking. No, okay. Yeah, it's hard out of pitch fan here, but I already know it's a bearish asset, man. So I right from that, like I would not have short. So I mean I would not have longed. So I would have just looked for shorting options. So I have my 3-month pitch fan lined up here. And then I'd go down to the 4 hour. Okay, so we're in the red now. And then just like you, I would have marked up the price action, right? So you had a break of structure here. And this right here, right? So you had a sweep. But that would not have left it there, right? I would have kept watching and seeing what price is doing. What did price do? Price failed to create more structure towards the upside. So this, instead of being a break of structure, it's actually a sweep. You actually have a sweep here. And then what did price do? It created a break of structure towards the downside. So now we have a change in trend, right? Or you can call it a change of character if you want. I don't give a hoot. Call it whatever you want. Then the real shorting opportunity would have been like from here, like from there, right? Obviously I want price to come up to the 0.75 area, but it didn't. So that would have been a missed trading opportunity. So what I would have done is either looked for another area to enter for a short, or I would have simply just let price play out. But this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, we already know fundamentally from what I showed you earlier on the higher time frame, it's bearish. This is a bearish asset overall, right? Let me go back up here again. I'm gonna show you one more time. It's a bearish asset. Okay, I'm on 12-month, but you can see that it's a bearish asset. I mean, it's not, and it's been consolidating too. So you have to be very careful, guys. Bearish asset. All right. Yes, it's slightly bullish temporarily, but overall it's a bearish asset. So I would not be going for longs here. I would look for more shorting opportunities than anything else. It's just, especially just they make more sense. Like, to find buying opportunities with GU, it's there, but it's not super easy. It's really not easy. So overall, it's probably gonna keep going down. And I mean, look at that. It swept that liquidity. So I wouldn't even bother trading it at all this week either. And besides, I already did a weekly forecast for this. So yeah, but I mean, we might slightly go up, but it's a hit or miss, man. I mean, I already said it was bearish. So what was the other one that you had? Let's see here. Oh, this one actually hit TP. So you went from the yearly to the weekly, the 6 hour, and then the 1 hour. All right, so let me switch to that. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you. Discord. All right, so continuation bias. I started from the yearly time frame where I spotted a fair value gap as I moved. Oh, wait a minute. Disconnected, reconnecting. Okay, it looks like. Where is it? Let me make sure, guys, that the live stream is still functioning because it just said it disconnected. Okay, no, I guess we're good. Okay. Dang, that's crazy. Okay. All right, so we were going. Okay, so I started from the yearly time frame where I spotted a fair value gap. So I moved down to the 6 month and 3 month charts. I saw no sign of price retracing into that fair value gap. On the monthly chart, still nothing. But the weekly caught my attention. A double bottom had formed, which had led to a weekly fair value gap, which retraced into it aggressively, pushed up, confirming a bullish bias. Dropping before I did, like the structure, so I moved up. Okay, bro. I think you. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think you might be doing a little too much, but I mean, if it's working for you, then I guess great. I wonder how much you made off of that. So we had a high broken imbalance here. Okay. Had a weekly demand. All right. Had that weekly rejection of it. Okay. And then let's see, you went 6 hour imbalance. Where's the oh, okay. Okay, see that. All right, pretty good continuation, man. Oh, that's not a bad trade, man. Not a bad trade, but you are all over the place, man. Just stick to like 3 time frames. Try to master it with just 3 time frames, because you're everywhere, dude. If you don't find what you need to find to enter a trade in 3 time frames max, I think you are definitely doing a little too much, and it's gonna make your life a lot simpler. But not bad. Not bad at all. Alrighty. So, on to the next part of this live stream. And I'm gonna try speeding this up because I'm wasting too much time here. So, we are now going to enter the live Q&A. Now, if you want, you can ask me questions, but I actually already have these questions sent in from other people, from other good law-abiding citizens. So let's see. Question number 1. It says, how do you create a flexible trading plan that adapts to changing market conditions? Could you give an example of an ideal plan? The best plan that I can give you is to grab a quarter and yell out heads or tails and just flip them out there because no, I'm just joking. How do you didn't I answer this last week? Yeah, I did answer this last week. I'm pretty sure I answered this last week. If I didn't, let me know, but I'm pretty sure I answered that last week. Okay, so it says, when should you refine your markups versus keeping them wide to avoid missing entries? By markup, I mean like the stuff you marked up to, like your confluences. Like for instance, if you had like saying, like, let's say you had this imbalance here, right? And you said, okay, let's say you were like my boy Mark and you were trying to enter that trade to go long, right? Let's do this. All right, let's say you were trying to go long, right? And then you see price has swept and took you out. Okay. Well, you don't have to remove everything. Like, you might have to remove the fib, right? So let's say, okay, I was gonna enter long because it was a fair value gap near my fib, this and that, whatever. Cool. Well, you don't have to take everything off. If anything, you can just keep it back here and just say this is in an inverted fair value gap now, right? And the reason why you don't want to remove everything is because, especially on the higher time frames, is because it can still tell you, it can still help you like map out a story for what price is doing. But now if you were like on the 5 minute, like if you were on a scalping time frame and not a swing trading time frame, then and only then would I recommend to like possibly remove the stuff you're marking up. But if you're but if you're on like a higher time frame, you don't have to remove anything. Like anything from the 4 hour and up, I think it's fine to just keep it on here. Don't remove it all. It's important too. Like if you didn't have like for instance here, if you thought this was going to be a break of structure, right, and you saw that price indeed didn't break structure to the downside, then you could just change it to what it actually was, which was it was actually a sweep, right? So you don't always have to remove them. So remember, higher time frame, 4 hour and up, you don't have to remove them or just refine them and change them into something else. And then on the lower time frames, like scalping time frames, then I would recommend to remove them if you want to have like a clean chart. But I would always remind you guys to log everything that you're trading, explain why it didn't work out, and then use that data to like help refine your skills in general. So that's one. And then the next question, how do you find and validate areas where price has historically reacted strongly? I guess I start from like the 4 hour and go up, and then I also like using pitch fans, as you guys know, especially. But if you're like on a higher time frame, the higher the time frame, the more versus I use well, okay, where is it? Let me go to the hold on. Let me go here to the Outlook, and I'm gonna try finding the. Okay, yeah, that's perfect right here. So, for instance, I had used an indicator, and I think I shared it with you guys already. But this told me that this order block right here had a ton of volume. So that is like the easiest way to find it. Another thing is like using volume. I think it's using volume profiles. That also helps out. But if you align these things with the pitch fan lines, plus the volume, high volume order blocks indicator that tells you how much volume is in these order blocks, and then you see price react really well from it, like it does not break through it. It might sweep a little bit of liquidity under it, but it doesn't break through it. That's how I know price is reacting really well to it. Like all the confluences are lining up, so you're good. Just find confluences, man. Confluences that actually make sense. Don't just make these things up. Find them that actually make sense. Use fair value gaps if you have to. Use the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, the weekly, all that stuff. Now, if you're on if you're on time frames where it involves scalping, I wouldn't keep my hopes up too high for anything to actually be like super consistent. It's better. That's why you want to pair it up with a higher time frame, right? Because if the higher time frame says it's bullish, then if you look for bullish order blocks on a scalping time frame, those order blocks might actually hold up just because you're trading along with the higher time frame, right? The higher time frame is telling you, hey, we're going up, and then you find order blocks on that lower time frame that says, yeah, we are indeed going up. Then great, stuff like that. So we are done with that. Now we are transitioning again, guys. Yes, I am transitioning back to a man. Yes. Let's see here. Save. Right. Okay. So this is the trade trap segment that we are transitioning into now. All right. So for this segment, these are some common pitfalls that some of us traders are either going through or have gone through, right? And I'm gonna share a few of those. So one of the main issues is the tendency to overcomplicate the trading process, as we saw earlier with my boy Mark. Again, bro, I love you, dog, but you might be doing too much. Oh, what's up, Mark? I see you are on here, dog. What's up, man, dog? Yeah, bro, I was just criticizing you, bro. I was talking mad trash about you, bro. Just mad trash. I was just dogging you out. Completely dogging you out. Let me go back here. Do this. LOL. Just joking, bro. I was just joking. I wasn't doing that to you. I mean, you can go back to the live stream and you'll know. Just joking, bro. So anyways, and look, Mark's not the only one. I'm just messing with him. But I used to do the exact same thing he was doing. Other people used to do that. Like, I was way worse, because not only was I everywhere on the time frames, I was using a crap ton of indicators. I mean, a crap ton of indicators. And smart money concepts and ICT strategies are already complex. And the other thing is, like, traders will also try to implement like every single little thing about SMC and ICT without fully understanding like the most basic things, right? One of them is like they might not understand the vocabulary. That's one thing. And again, like, too many indicators and levels, right? So like some traders end up using too many indicators, drawing numerous levels on their charts, making it difficult to focus. Keep it clean, guys. That's another reason why I switched to price action. The less indicators I used, honestly, the better. That's when I truly realized it was actually much easier to trade, to be completely honest. And indicators are kind of laggy in the sense that you're not getting what you should be getting from price as if you were just reading it, right? Reading the candlesticks, reading what areas it's reacting from. Indicators is just, you don't really get that too well. And the other thing is there's a psychology problem to it, which is like FOMO, right? Some of us have felt the pressure of entering every setup, right? Sometimes you might have gotten a setup for the week or for the month, whatever. Like, you get desperate, and the hardest problem is you think you found a setup, you're looking for things, and you're like, oh yeah. The weekly time frame actually aligns with my 1 minute imbalance or whatever. Like, you just start making up reasons to enter when it's probably not even part of your trading plan, if you even have a trading plan, which is another issue, right? Learn how to stick to a trading plan. Have a trading plan. Stick to it. Sit on your hands. That's like one of the most professional and important things that any trader can do, is learning when to sit on their hands, man. Don't enter trades just because you feel like there's never going to be another trade like that again. You'd be like, that's the beautiful thing about trading, and I've said this before, there's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be another one, no matter what. All right, so don't have that fear of saying, oh man, if I don't enter now, I'm never going to be able to make money like this or whatever. Nah, that's cap. That's cap, man. All right, next. Now that we're done with that, transitioning again. Oh my gosh, bro. My surgeon is going to go crazy, bro, from all this transitioning. We are going to spotlight an indicator. And if I don't get this indicator to work, you guys are cooked. I'm not showing you nothing. If I don't get the indicator, you guys are cooked. Where's it at? Dude, I thought I saved it. Come on, bro. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, you guys got lucky. All right. So this is a breakout indicator here. So let me just try. Let me do it with copper because I love how copper moves. So check this out, man. So this indicator like shows breakouts, and it even gives you like little buying and selling signals. So you guys can use this as a confluence when trading, right? So like just as an example, and I'll link it in the description. If I don't link it, remind me to link it because sometimes I end up forgetting. But I'm pretty sure I already put it on there. So for instance, kind of like I was showing Mark, right? So let's say you're swing trading. You see that sweep down here. Oh, I just realized something. Where's the music, dude? Oh, I almost put that dark sensual R&B. Yo. Okay. All right. So let's say, yeah, you got that little sweep right here, right? That little tiny sweep in the bottom. Then we have that lovely break of the structure. All right. That little break. Oh, yeah. And let's see here. We drop a fib. Oh, mother trucker. Okay. All right. Let's just let's go old school here. All right, cool. So you saw that indicator, right? It's under a that's not a premium, right? It's under the 50%, whatever. And then you see the buy, right? The buy confirmation here. Remember, we're trading with the trend. So the 6 hour was telling me there was a sweep. And then we had a break of structure. So it's like a little confirmation. I'm going to make more videos on this too because this is like a whole other strategy that I'm working on. You see the buy, the little buy signal, right? The little breakout signal. You enter here. Stops under there. Right here. And you can go for like this high right here, right? Let's see if I get stopped out or not. Perfect. Take profit hit. Oh, thank God. Imagine how embarrassing that would have been if that didn't hit TP. So that's like an example, right? Use it as a confluence to enter with other trades, finding trades with your strategy, whatever the case, right? There's just many ways you can trade with this indicator. I'm not gonna go fully in depth with it. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about it. But yeah, that's the indicator that I wanted to showcase for you guys. And if you hear my nephew screaming, maybe someone should call CPS. All right. Lastly, to finish off the stream, all right, we're gonna talk about a discipline tip. Okay, discipline tip. And for this tip in particular, inactivity, pliable, and what? What are you talking about? Okay, it's weird. So the first tip is to seek support and accountability. Get an accountability partner, man. An accountability partner is great for every time you enter a trade. You know, you can send someone that you respect, someone that you trust, send them a screenshot, and then follow up with how it went. That's really useful, especially when you're starting off. Even now, you know, it's just fun talking about the setup, man. See what you could have done better, see why it worked out, if it was just a lucky trade or not. You know, they might give you some insight into things that you can refine in your own strategy. It's just in general, you know, which is kind of the next tip, but it follows along or builds up, is surrounding yourself with positive influences. You know, when you join the Discord, there's cool people there. I'm in there. You can always ask me questions. But just in general, surround yourself with people that believe in you. And if you can't find anyone that believes in this and believes in what you're doing, then it looks like you're going to have to do this on your own in a sense. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's life. But there are people that do believe in this and that will believe in you. Just got to find them, man. And the Discord is definitely one of those. Again, everything is free. I don't charge for my Discord. Like, just join, man. Don't waste any more time. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the stream. Remember, focus on progress, not perfection, man. Take it easy. Enjoy y'all's weekend, man. Relax. Backtest a little bit. And just enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy yourselves. Go to church. If you're a Protestant, I'm sorry. You might not make it to heaven. I don't know. Really, anything outside of Orthodoxy, just, may God help you. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. But seriously, though, look into Orthodoxy. So with that being said, y'all, man, I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Take care, man. Peace.